Like, yeah, three.
Yes, sir.
Well, like Richard Nixon and shit. Look.
Yes, sir. We are in the building. Welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast, where we talk hip hop culture, and what's going on in today's news. So we appreciate y'all, man, checking us out once again. We did not get to do a show last week. We had a little bit of a personal tragedy going on, but we're going to get to all of that. But thank y'all again for checking us out. This is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And this is episode 223.
223 in the building.
You know, it's all about the gunshots nowadays.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But anyway, how was your week this week?
This week was outside of like you said, the what happened, with my aunt and stuff. It was okay. I got to go with the family of getting my stuff situated for school. Yeah. I'm thinking that's turning out. I'm actually getting help in that one class that I got a little bit of trouble in. So that's kind of seeming promising. Yeah. And yeah, man. I want to say congratulations to Brittany because she's going to be graduating. Okay. So,
congratulations to her.
Yeah, so like December, I think she walks. It's in December. It'll be mid-December. So, yeah, we probably won't have a show that week because I'm going to be gone. But I'll give you, I'm giving you a heads up now. Okay. But,
so you gotta do some traveling.
Yeah, got to do some traveling. Yeah, we're going to the state of Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so, but other than that, man, week was pretty good. How about yours, sir?
My week was okay, nothing special, just another work week, trying to keep it going, staying busy. But nothing too big happened. It was just an average week. It went by kind of fast, I will say that. So that's always a good thing, when you can get through the work week quick. Happy to see another weekend. We lost a few people over the week, man. So we definitely got to mention that. But other than that, I had a pretty average week. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the people that we lost, man, because one of the main ones was Leslie Jordan, one of the funniest dudes out there, man. Just everything I saw him in, he was hilarious. Y'all might have saw him on Will and Grace back in the day. He's on the new show Call Me Cat with what's her name from Big Bang Theory. I forget her name, but.
Not the lady that hosts Jeopardy.
Yeah, same one. What's it? Mind Be Out. Yeah, so they were on the show together. So he kind of passed away right in the middle of them shooting their new seasons and stuff like that. So
a car accident, correct?
Yeah, but it was from a medical situation though. It said like maybe something happened to him while he was driving, and so man. Like maybe I don't know for sure, but maybe he had like a stroke or heart attack or some kind of heart situation. And so that's what made him lose control, you know what I mean? And so he crashed and passed away. But man, I remember when the pandemic jumped off, he was one of the funniest dudes. I mean, he went on his Instagram and he would just do these funny little videos to keep people entertained. So, I had always liked him before that as far as his comedy. But man, when he was doing the pandemic, he was like the white version of D Nice. He was kind of keeping people, laughing and spirits up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
yeah, people needed that.
Yeah, definitely needed that.
Yeah, people getting crazy.
Yep.
But
yeah. Then we lost a man by the name of Jim Redmond. Not a lot of y'all may not remember him, but he was the guy who his son was in the Olympics back in '92, and his son had hurt his ankle or broke his leg or something during the track and field run, and so he came in and helped them run the last part of the race. He held him by the shoulder.
Yeah, so I think I've seen that video, that clip, man.
It was a huge moment, man.
Man, that's
huge moment, man. So everybody was just like, that's a father right there. You
Facts,
know what I mean?
Man.
He came in and let his son run the rest of the race while holding his shoulder, limping, and I mean, he was like, yo, if you're going to finish it, we're going to finish it. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's what's up. I mean, think moments like that, it just don't, you know what I'm saying, that type of magic, man. Yeah. Like, not that it's you know, I mean, well, it is some magic to it, but it's just, you don't really see that anymore, man. It's just,
I think we, you know, definitely need to celebrate people like him, man. Yeah, so man, that's why I was like, we got to mention him and the people we lost. So I want to say he was only in his late 60s, like 67 or something like that. So he wasn't that old. But then we lost one of our famous NBA referees, Tony Brown. He's been refereeing for a long time. So much so that people know him by name and know his face and all that. He passed away. There was a young kid by the name of Jaheim McMillan, only 15 years old, and from Mississippi, got shot in the head by the cops.
I think I did hear about that. That was a couple of weeks ago, correct?
Yeah, it was like early October. So he got shot in the head. The report that I read said that his hands was up. You know, he wasn't even trying to fight back. Hands was up, and you know, they watched him bleed out. You know, the cops just watched him bleed out. When people were trying to help him, the cops refused to let people help him. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, it was real sad, man.
You know, Mississippi. Man.
Yeah, Mississippi, man. Good old Miss. So I don't know, man. That's one of them states I don't feel like I ever want to go to. Mississippi and Alabama is one that I'm just like, I don't know if I ever want to go to them because they still.
I'll go.
Right, I'll go, but I don't want to.
I'm gonna go through them motherfuckers, and I'm definitely not getting stopping there at night. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I've been to Alabama once before a wedding, but that was it. You know what I mean? It wasn't something that I was just like, yeah, Alabama, you know. But Mississippi and Alabama, man.
Her housing was. From what I heard, the housing is cheap.
Yeah.
It's like one of the, but I think, and then too, they're like one of the poorest, especially Mississippi, especially with the whole water thing.
Right.
They're the poorest, they're the poorest state in the nation.
Wow.
And then you got some asshole named Hef Harv, which I want, you know what I'm saying, take money from the actual poor. Like, how you do that shit?
Right.
How you that low? I'm going to take money from the poor people to make something for my daughter. Like, I can understand, like, you know, taxpayers or, well, I mean, which that still is fucked up. Or I can understand, like, dang on, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you took, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you took, like, if they had like tolls or something, like, yeah, we're gonna take this toll money, it's going towards that.
Right. Exactly.
But to actually go into like the welfare joint, man, man, that's low.
It's really ridiculously low, man. That's as low as you can get, man. Yeah. But then we also lost a man by the name of Zuri Craig. He was a notable finalist from America's Got Talent. Plus, he had worked with Tyler Perry a little bit too. So he was just starting to make a name for himself, and he was only 44.
Wow.
His cause of death has not been released yet. So so he passed, and then of course you had your aunt that passed away.
Yeah, my aunt Cookie.
If you want to say anything about her.
Well, I won't say that not that we were beefing. I wouldn't say it like that. Well, I'll say it like that because I don't want to be like, oh, we weren't on the best of terms or anything like that.
Right.
I will say, I definitely
could have been better.
It could have been better, and that honestly, that's on my part, honestly. But you know, talking with the family, going through the memories and stuff, that's that was definitely something that we needed. It's she was kind of like. Not necessarily like a matriarch, because she never had any kids.
Okay.
She looked at me and like my sister, rest in peace to her. But
rest in peace.
Yeah, she looked at as, like the nieces and nephews that she had, she looked at us as her kids. But yeah, she never had kids. She never married. But she was like she was a firm believer in God. Like she was like, well, that whole, how that is, black families, the whole, we believe in Jesus, so,
right.
So yeah, they, so yeah, she was like those persons, but
okay.
She did a lot of things though. One thing I will say, she did a lot of stuff when she was active. Like she, was able to work a deal with like Panera Bread to give because she actually. Before she came, she was born in North Carolina, Then she went up to Jersey.
Oh,
and then, like, for her final day, she came back to North Carolina. So, so in Jersey, when she was going to this church, she actually helped, like, set up something for, like, Panera Bread to give out, their bread to, like, less unfortunate stuff. So we would get, like, Panera Bread, pretty much all the time. That's how I would get fat as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, bread. Right. You know what I'm saying? Tearing this shit up.
Ready to do it to you.
Bread.
Ready to do it to you.
So yeah, man, she will be missed. We had like, when everything was together, it was me, my mom, my Uncle Bubby, Muffin, and her. That was like our little five. That was our little crew. We traveled and stuff. But now it's just me and my mom now. So like, so this is, man. But and one thing I will say this too, and I won't hold it up too long, because this is a thing that I'm proud of her for. Like, she could pretty much. Her thing was, like, she had, not to get too personal, she had, like, problems with her kidneys. And she was taking, hopefully I don't butcher it. Is it dialysis or dialysis?
Dialysis.
Dialysis, thank you. Because I said, anyway, because you know how my country has it. But anyway, well, she refused that. She just, she got tired. And, everything, like, I think she had a couple of strokes. Her left arm and stuff wasn't working like that anymore. And so she chose not to get treatment, and everybody was saying that it was a painful way to go out, but she did it, and she made a choice to go, because like that's one thing I can say. A lot of people don't get choices when they want to leave. A lot of people, right. Just like these other people here, like they, when the cars pull, they gone.
Exactly.
So I mean, I praise the Most High that he allowed her a choice. Like, okay, well, you're gonna go. This is pretty much it. When do you want to go? Not that I'm not saying that he said that, but what I'm saying basically that's kind of like, she was given the choice to. So I definitely, tip my hat to her for that.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm sure she'll be missed, man. But sometimes I get it, man. You're going through a line, and sometimes you just like, there's no point in doing all this treatment. Let me just let nature take its course. And sometimes you just feel, I think if I get to that point, I would probably be the same way. I'm like, you know what? I don't need chemo, whatever it is y'all trying to give me, dialysis. Just let me just ride this out.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I think there's something I read. Like, when you're born, you're crying, but everybody's smiling around you.
Yeah.
But when you die, you can smile and everybody's crying around you.
Yeah.
Sometimes there got to be moments just for you.
Exactly.
Just for you.
That's it, man. Yeah. Hope y'all learning a lesson from that. So yeah, let's go ahead and give everybody a moment of silence just to pay our respects. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us. Much appreciated. Please, if you can, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, share, subscribe, all that, messing it up myself. Like, share, subscribe.
One more time.
Like, share, subscribe.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
We need funds allocated.
We need them funds allocated, you know what I mean? Specifically allocated for the show.
For the show.
We need all monies earmarked for this show. But anyway, so yeah, man, everybody who already follows us, hit those buttons as well, share this out.
And we back. We about the 200 followers, right?
I'm telling you, man, we're getting ready to get to a 200. You know.
Yeah. Hopefully ain't on no Twitter shit. Like half of them is bots and shit. But yeah.
I don't think so. You never know. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into our question of the day. You had a question for us today. What was that?
Is Ye right?
Is Ye right? Actually, yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like he might be. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like he might be now. You know, I apologize in advance if we get shut down for this, but because you know how it be with the powers. You know what I mean? They might come for us, but you know, after careful consideration, I watched the interviews with Ye, and you know, I really do feel like he's right. I ain't gonna go to too much depth, but you know, I ain't gonna go too deep. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, I mean, you know, just it's not really, to me, it's not really a disrespect to an entire culture or community or anything like that. It's just saying that that's something common that happens. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you know, we're told we got free speech, but we're not really free. You know what I mean? We can't say certain things. And so, you know, he's just speaking out in that kind of way. Like, you know, I'm free to say what I want, but if this is what I say, this is what y'all do. You know what I mean? And now he's losing a lot of money and a lot of endorsements. So now they're saying he's not even classified as a billionaire anymore.
That's bullshit.
You know,
he got.
So,
he
I don't know.
I mean, he all right.
I'm sure he good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's just
right.
kind of messed up. But anyway, what did you think? How's your feelings on the situation?
Well, pretty much, you know, the same with yours. I just, you know, especially with all the stuff going on, I mean, we might as well go ahead and run into the
right,
because I mean that's pretty much going to be not necessarily majority of the show, but quite a bit. But the thing of it is, it's just, you know, it just goes to show you, like you said, I forgot how the quote goes, but pretty much if you find out the people you can't talk about, and that's who the people, you know, that's the, you know, power they have or whatnot, something of that nature. But yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like this. Now, the whole comment he said, I think that was, as far as like the Twitter feed, which by the way, Elon Musk reactivated his Twitter.
Yeah, so yeah, because he
fucking clapped at him. Let's fucking clap that.
Yeah, that's another because he went through firing people. Did you hear about that?
Oh,
yeah, because he completed his buyout of Twitter, and the first thing he did was fire like 3 or 4 of the top execs. And then there's a clip where he fires one of them live on.
Damn.
Yep.
Dang, my man looked there like, yo, my man shooting shots.
Yeah, man, he was
shooting the shot.
The clip I saw, I think they were on Joe Rogan. I don't know for sure, but I think it might have been Joe Rogan, and Elon was there, and this other lady, I guess, who was one of the heads of Twitter, and she was like, yeah, I feel like, you know, we did mess up a lot, and we did do this, and then Elon kind of interrupts, and he was like, yeah, and there's consequences to that. You're fired.
Damn, my man said, my man,
shit. Right.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
So, yeah, he did a corporate takeover.
Shot fired.
Anyway, I don't want to hear shit from you.
Yeah, but I mean,
anyway, go ahead.
But that's the thing, man. Like with that, it's just like, and what trips me out about this is now the huge community fighting against Kanye. I understand.
Yeah,
they gotta protect their brand. They gotta protect what they doing. I understand that. The problem I have is our people up there, like, not necessarily the ones being quiet. I understand, like, okay, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, them being quiet and, you know, making sure that, you know, hey, I don't want to mess up my livelihood. I understand that. But the people like, oh, man, like, people, you know, our people like, oh, Kanye ain't crazy and this, and he shouldn't have said that. Like, dude, y'all don't understand what's going on. Like, look, whether you agree with him or not, and that's what Dave Chappelle was trying to say. free speech is on the line.
Right.
Evidently, as an American, even us as Black Americans, you can't say what you want.
Yeah.
Your voice is being muffled.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes into other things. The whole thing that we'll talk about Ice Cube and all that stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? If you can't see that, something's really wrong. You can't see, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, everything Ye is saying and the actions that they are doing, he's right.
Right.
He's proven them right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, and we talked about this last time we did the show, you know what I mean? Because, just what he said, you know what I mean? If I say the wrong thing, I get shut down, and that's exactly what happened. And, you know what I mean? They flip a few switches, and all of a sudden, you banned from everything.
And I'm not saying, like, we got to talk down about these people all the time.
Right, of course not.
Because you don't want people to talk down about you. But the thing of it is, like, when it is us, like, nothing don't happen. Like, people get, I think I don't know if I shared a clip with you with, and this is the only time I shared something with well, not the only time, but, since
I think I know what you're talking about.
Since we boycotted, Vlad, but I shared him, he pretty much said he didn't say it, now I will give him this. He didn't say it as harsh as Kanye did. Yeah. But he pretty much basically said the same thing. And, but he added, like, hey, as they should. They controlling it.
Yeah.
They controlling it. This is what it is.
So what it is to me, when Kanye talked about it, he was unapologetic. Kanye was just like, this is the fucking facts and this is what it is, black and white. Charlemagne was like, he kind of prefaced a lot of it. Oh, well, I don't want to get in trouble. I got Jewish people on my phone, and I know some people who are, friends of mine. But yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of how he did it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I agree. But I don't want to harm nobody, So he tried to soften the blow so he wouldn't get hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's kind of funny that. But see, that's the thing too that I don't understand about them. It's like they want that community. They got all the power, but then they want to be the oppressed too. Like that. What kind of game is that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't work. How does that work? I mean, obviously it worked for them, but it's like, how you gonna have all the power, but then I'm oppressed too. Right. Like you can't talk about us because the stuff that we went through, and I'm not knocking that neither.
Right.
Because that well, I won't get into that because there's another little thing about that we really don't know about because they don't really teach us that. But I won't get into that. But the thing of it is, it's like how are you gonna be the victim, but then but you in control of everything. That don't make sense.
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think, you know what I mean? Is Ye right or not, you know what I mean? Seems like we're both pretty much unanimous that he is, but, we all have differences of opinion. So let us know what y'all think in the comments so we can keep the conversation going because I'm very interested in knowing what other people feel about this. I've seen so many mixed reviews. I've seen some of Ye's rapper friends that are just like, nah, I ain't fucking with Ye now. I support my Jewish friends. You know what I mean? I love my Jewish people.
Well, I mean, again, like I said, I don't have a problem with that. Look, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Some people have a certain lifestyle, and they didn't get into there to do that. They came in to get, do their stuff. Get a little money, take care of they family and they the little few loved ones that they got.
Right.
And they good. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want. They ain't trying to do no revolutionary shit. I can get that. Everybody ain't built for that shit. Everybody ain't built for, be real with you, I ain't built for this shit. I talk a lot of shit, but really, be real with you, I ain't built for that shit. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man. But yeah, man, you know, I think it's something important that we need to have some conversations about that. So, but yeah, I guess we can, you know, if we need to come back to that, we can. But you know, again, let us know in the comments how y'all feel.
All right.
So let's jump into some birthdays real quick.
Yep.
Got a few to catch up on. So back on October 15th, we got my man Scoop DeVille. He's a hip hop producer. I've heard of quite a few of his joints, and they all be pretty dope. On October 17th, we had my man Eminem, Marshall Mathers. Well, I should say Marshall Mathers the third, because I think there were two before him.
Just Marshall Mathers.
Yes, sir. And then October 19th, we had my man Dirk. We had Praz from the Fugees. Okay. We had Cool Keith. Happy birthday to him. Cool Keith. And happy birthday to Trouble T-Roy. Rest in peace to him. Yep, never forgotten.
Over you,
yes, sir. God. Yes, sir. They reminisce over you. It's a beautiful human being right there, man. Anyway, on October 20th, we had your man Uncle Snoop. We had NBA Youngboy. We had ASAP Ferg. Happy birthday to them. On October 22nd, we have my man Roddy Ricch. On October 24th, we have my man Mad Lib, super producer.
All right.
And Cam from the West Coast. Not the New York Cam. West Coast Cam.
Yep.
I think he's actually Ice Cube's cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to say he's Ice Cube's cousin. On October 25th, we have my man The Alchemist, another super producer. Happy birthday to him.
Boy,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yep, he's known for doing a lot of Mobb Deep type stuff, man. I mean, he's one of my favorites, man, in production.
Hey, shout out to Muggs, DJ Muggs.
Muggs too.
If it wasn't for DJ Muggs.
Yeah, Alchemist. Man.
That's who he was. That's who his tutelage under.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then on October 26th, we had Schoolboy Q and the legend Chief Rocker Busy B, one of the icons in early hip hop. Yes, sir. So happy birthday to him. We follow him on our Instagram page. On October 27th, we have my man Casanova. Happy birthday to him. Yeah, definitely. Coming up on the 31st, on Halloween, we got Vanilla Ice. We got Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys. And we got my man Pharoah Monch.
Dang.
You know what I mean? So 3 people on that day. Coming up on November 1st, we got my man Willie D from the Ghetto Boys.
Johnny had cane, but it was Joe, metal flow.
Yes, sir. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior citizens. But, yep. And then on November 2nd, we got my man Nelly from the Midwest. And R.I.P. to Prodigy. Hey. His birthday is on the 2nd as well. So, we're going to have to do something for Prodigy this week, man. Nice. You know, we might have to do a lyrical breakdown for him this week. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's give them all some claps for the birthdays. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.